Hello everyone, the 8th edition of Pariksha Pe Charcha will be outdoors. In fact, it will be in the lap of nature. And several achievers from different walks of life, like superstar Deepika Padukone to boxer Mary Kom, will be part of it. All of them will be sharing their experiences on handling stress. And the significance of this one certainly is that Prime Minister's efforts in trying to tell and communicate to the students that they should be calmer ahead of their entrance examinations and board examinations perhaps will be dealt with also by the achievers. And one achiever who will be part of this 8-part series is Technical Guruji, who goes, that's his popular name. He is originally Gaurav. Thank you so much for speaking to NDTV, Gaurav. My question is, what was the experience like? Because I believe all the episodes have been shot already.
Yeah. So, you just said Technical Guruji, who goes by the name. It clearly says that the popularity of Technical Guruji is more than my name, Gaurav. That's a fact. The experience was fantastic, to be honest, because it's always quite exciting for me personally when I talk to students, when we share some tips basis of our experiences. Given the concept of Pariksha Pe Charcha, it's already so popular. And this time the approach was a bit different, so I enjoyed it thoroughly.
And, besides you, there are 7 others who are part of it. When you were a student, were you among those who would be really worrying about the exams? What tips did you share with the students? And since Prime Minister is part of this series and he started this series, the Prime Minister's office started this series in 2018. And this is the 8th edition that we are looking at.
I was fortunate that I didn't have to worry much about the exams. I was able to manage my time in a better way. And the idea was to always be relaxed and not to worry much about it. That's what the PM sir is also saying, that be a warrior, not a worrier. So these were few of the tips that I shared, that you need to use what you have in terms of resources available to you. Back in the days, I remember we didn't have much of technology, for example. Today we have lots of tech. The AI is kicking in. So the idea was to talk to students in a way that how they can embrace technology, how they can make the most of it, and at the end they need to be relaxed to begin with. So yeah.
And the setting is different. It has moved away from stadiums, which were seen as more sanitized. Of course, it could accommodate more students. This time, it's smaller group of students coming from all across India. But the message, this is outdoors. The old world pathshalas used to be under a tree. That's what is being replicated here.
Yes, reminds me of the old Gurukul days of India. But I think the approach is much more wider this time, considering how experts from different fields have come in. There are total 8 episodes that are shot and being telecasted now. So the idea is to include more of everyone. So for example, if we talk about students, it's not just the books; those are important. Sometimes you need good nutrition. You would want a good mental health. You would want to keep good fitness. So the idea was to call in different experts. I was there to talk about technology and AI and how students can make the most of their studies, their preparations of exams, utilizing technology and AI. So I think this time it is even more diversified. It's even more impactful, considering experts from different fields are coming in and giving their contributions.
All right, your final thoughts before I let you go?
Final thoughts. I think this is how it should be. Studies should be like this. We need not to worry about anything. We need not to panic, about our exams and all. Because I think in this time and age, sometimes it's too overwhelming for students to learn so much, to kind of make sure that they are always on the edge. But the way the PM sir has always been doing this entire concept of Pariksha is always to make sure that you be relaxed, you be tension free, prepare, do whatever best you can, but at the end, do not panic about it. So I think that's what my message would be, and glad that I was part of it.
All right, Gaurav. Technical Guruji, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your thoughts.